What's up? Black Bigot here. I don't really do political videos very well, and just for the simple fact that I'm not a very bright guy when it comes to politics. I have an opinion, and that's about it. I don't know a whole lot about politics, but I do know this, and some of you people could learn from me today. Learn from me from my years of experience. If you are a conservative or a Republican or whatever, libertarian, do not waste your time or your breath arguing with a liberal. I've done it some occasions throughout the years. I've kind of did it last night a little bit. By the way, hi. Don't waste your time arguing with a liberal. Liberalism, and to me, started taking effect in the 60s. And at first, liberalism had some very good things about it, good merit. Ending segregation, equality for all. And then, of course, the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. trying to bring the races together. The last, in my opinion, the last great black man that ever lived. But now liberalism has morphed into this socialist tyranny ideology of mental illness. Very disgusting. It's really a party of socialists. They advocate behind walls socialism, and that's what they want. A great woman once said, socialism is a great thing until you run out of other people's money. I love that line. That is hilarious, but it's also very, very true. They'll pay for it. That's what a liberal says. They'll pay for it. You'll pay for it. Not me. You'll pay for it. I mean, look at Obamacare. I mean, it's... The idea of Obamacare is fantastic. I mean, healthcare for all. The only problem I have with Obamacare is, why in the fuck should I have to pay $214 a month when I'm pretty healthy? I don't need to pay $214 a month for healthcare. I can go get a job. I can go get a decent job yesterday and go get healthcare and get out of this fucking van and do the damn thug dizzle. But maybe later. I don't want to pay $214 a month going towards a 55-year-old fat bastard with diabetes who drinks a 12-pack of soda every day and abuses his body for all of his life, and now he's paying for it. No, actually, I'm paying for it. There's a lot of preventable diseases. How come in Obamacare, when people talk about it, why don't people talk about preventive? Isn't healthcare the best kind of healthcare preventive healthcare? Go exercise. Stop drinking a 2-liter bottle of soda with every meal you have. Lose some weight. Now, there's a lot of, diseases like cancer that's not preventable. We don't know why people get cancer. But there's a lot of other diseases that can be preventable with, of course, knowledge. Welfare. Welfare is something that a liberal would want to have for people who need it. There's a problem with the welfare system. There's rampant abuse of it, and it's been like a festering boil for the last 30 years. I mean, let's be honest. There needs to be no such thing as food stamps, really. If you're hungry, I'll tell you this. This is just common sense. If you're hungry, you're gonna go get a job. If you're hungry enough and there's nothing around, you'll probably have to go get a job. Section 8. My rent is $150 a month for a 3-bedroom piece of shit and a crime-ridden, filthy neighborhood. Well, I'll tell you what. If you have 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever, and you're mother and father with 3 kids, I'm sure both of you guys can work. I'm sure you guys can make it out. 80% of the country, the rent is still pretty reasonable. Okay, it's only on the East Coast and the West Coast that the rent is high. You can move somewhere, that's fine. There's no problem with moving. I see plenty of towns that I travel through that should be bulldozed. I see these little bodunk shitty towns, and they need to be bulldozed. Whatever happened to just moving? Move, go get a job. Section 8 gone. Food stamps gone. Now the healthcare, that's a difficult debate. So I don't have a strong debate for why we should not have universal health care. But I do believe that Obamacare is total garbage, especially if they want me to pay $214 a month. You guys can go fuck off. I'm not paying you guys shit. I actually owe the government, I got a fine from Obama, $1,700. I'm not paying it. So you guys can garnish my wages. You guys can kiss my ass because I'm not giving you shit. But going on to the liberals, at the end of the day, they're so stuck in what they think is right that is you cannot convince them otherwise. You can't convince them that they are mentally ill. They think that they're right. They think that their socialist ideas are right. A lot of anti-Semitism is perpetuating itself within the liberal community that I've noticed. It's a lot of times I always hear Israel's name invoked. Israel's fault. Israel this. Well, we're protecting Israel. Israel that. So now it's the Jews' fault. The Jews destroyed everything in all the world is the Jews. Liberals have no problem with bringing 250,000 Syrian refugees into this country, along with refugees from other parts of the world. Why? Why would you want to do that? I don't know. Anyways, that's just my take really quick. I don't like long videos. Do not debate. If you're a conservative or if you're a Republican, which I really don't care for either of you guys, but just a little bit of friendly advice. If you're either or, do not waste your time or your breath debating a dirty libertard, because your cries will fall on their deaf ears. Look at these ears. Good Lord, look at those ears. Anyways, Black Bigot, I'm out. Peace.